right, I guess we're gonna do this. We're in the hotel in Rapid City with nothing else to do, so let's do a gear video of what I'm carrying with me on the Centennial Trail in South Dakota. Most of the items are the same as my other hikes, but I got a couple new ones. We'll start with the big one. Got the new Hyperlight bag. This is the Junction. I think it's the Junction. It's the one with the mesh front pocket, and it's the 3400, like the 50-liter pack. We'll just start with. Hold on. Stopped at a local brewery today. This is day 4 of the Centennial Trail. I had to get off the trail yesterday because I had a bunch of gear failures all at the same time, combined with, I think, wet feet and shoe issues. So the first problem, both my Injinji sock liners failed. These ones, the hole is not all the way through, but they are threadbare. On top of that, my Smart Wall liners, it's not going to show very well in the camera, threadbare right there at the ball of the foot, both of them. These, garbage, no good anymore. I also, my trusty pair of Lone Peak, Ultra Lone Peaks, I took the stock Ultra insoles out and replaced them with a cushiony Sole brand insole. My feet got wrecked in the first 2 days, so on the third day I had to come off the trail to rest them before they got blisters that would have gotten so bad I wouldn't have been able to hike. So I'm off trail, gear failures. I got new shoes. I got Ultra Lone Peak 6s. These were on clearance because they're 6s. I think I paid $80 US for these at Roaming Around in Rapid City, South Dakota. Awesome store. I also got picked up off the trail from John from Roaming Around. Awesome store. If you're hiking the Centennial Trail, definitely check them out. My Darn Toughs, my third pair of socks that I brought. So I wear the liners, and then I have 2 pairs of socks to swap out that I wear over top of the liners. The Darn Toughs were starting to get threadbare. So John, because Darn Toughs have a lifetime warranty, replaced them because he's a Darn Tough dealer. So got a new pair of Darn Toughs. I bought a new pair of Darn Toughs, and then I got a new pair of Injinji toe liners. That's my feet system. For Gitchies, I'm trying out a new pair of Smart Wool. These are washed, but even when they weren't washed, I've got to say, never smelled. And then my standard go-to Ex Officio Gitchies. Let me get my fat ass up. I'm wearing new Outdoor Research, don't know the model name. I think they're like 6 or 8 inch running shorts. I actually don't like them. They're an extra large, and for my fat ass, they're actually too big. I have to keep cinching that. It's only got a drawstring and not one that you can tie up. So I put a little like tightening dongle on it. I have to keep tightening that son of a bitch to keep it tight so it doesn't fall off. And then my regular Outdoor Research sun hoodie. Lucky Legacy Light trekking poles, which especially in the mountains here, definitely use trekking poles. But I also need them for my tent. Same tent I always carry, my Z-Packs Duplex. Still love this tent, will never give this tent up. What's next? My regular quilt. This is my Taiga Ronin whatever quilt. It's got the closed toe box, and it's good to 5 degrees Celsius. This is my puffy, same puffy as usual. It's from Decathlon. Super warm, super cheap, love it. This is my sleeping pad, the Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite, and I use the stuff sack, or the pump sack, to fill it because I'm a fatty. By the time I get to camp, I ain't got no breath to blow this up. Plus, I don't want to be blowing moisture into this. So I use the pump sack. It takes about a minute to fill up, and it adds an extra double layer of protection from punctures while it's being packed away. Clothes, my Mountain Equipment brand fleece. I use this for sleeping. Even though this is my sleeping sweater for hiking, this is also my fancy shirt for like Christmas dinners and stuff like that, because I ain't a fancy guy. So it doubles as sleeping for hiking and when I need to dress up nice. These are just a flannel fleecy pair of sleeping pants. Haven't had to wear them yet. These are from Decathlon as well. I haven't had to wear them, but I can't leave them because I don't have town clothes, and there is a few spots on this trail that if I do laundry, I'm going to need to change into something. Sleeping socks, haven't worn them yet. I've been so warm at night, like my torso might be a little bit chilly, but I've been sleeping with nothing on the bottom half. Nothing. And that quilt is probably too warm for this time of year right now, because even though it's chilly at night and my torso's a little bit, like it's just perfect temperature, right where my legs and my torso meet, I'm still sweating all night long. I have a buff, which I haven't had to use, and toque, which I haven't had to use. Got a little first aid kit and sleeping pad repair kit in here. One of the things I did pick up today while I was in town was more KT tape, because like I said, I've been having foot issues, and I didn't bring enough original KT tape to tape up the hot spots when you get blisters. Remember kids, tape up your hot spots before they turn into blisters, because some blisters will ruin your heck. I haven't even emptied this yet. So my water filter system is a Sawyer Squeeze, and I've been rocking a couple smart water bottles. This one's got some electrolyte mix in it already, and so these are both 1 liter. This is 750. This stays on the shoulder package. It's a Waymark bottle holder for your shoulder. This is a Weibo shoulder pocket. The Deuce of Spades shit trowel. I was carrying scotch in this. I dumped it out on day one because I'm pretty sure I was dragging so much ass because of the scotch the night before. So I dumped the enemy out. And now, if there is a long water carry, I have an extra 750 mils that I can carry in that. Cook system, it's the Totes Titanium 750 pot. I've got the small fuel canister of gas in there. I've got the Sea to Summit folding collapsible cup in here. I have a lighter. The MSR, this is the old MSR pocket rocket. I've been using this since 2015. Still good. Even though it's big and clunky, it's still working good, and I still like it. So, excuse me, until this shit's bed completely, I won't be switching to the BRS until this dies. What else? I have some sunscreen in here. Oh, my Totes Titanium long-handled spoon. Sunscreen because it's pretty hot and sunny right now in South Dakota, and I am fair-skinned. And I got it on sale. It's the best kind. For at camp, the super ultralight, they're not ultralight, they're just super light Quicksilver flip-flops. These are the same flip-flops I wore last year on the Boreal Trail, where I put a tent stake through it trying to push it in. So don't push in tent stakes with foam bottom flip-flops. This is also new. This is my new sit pad. This is the Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch foam pad. I use this for my sit pad, and I also put it under my thermarests. And this has helped it stop from sliding around. I guess it also adds a little bit of R value, but it's so warm out that's not needed for R value, but it is nice not to have it be slipping around. I think that's pretty much the gear. I've got a Tyvek sheet just behind the camera, drying out, that I use as a ground sheet. And then another bag similar to this for all my camp food. Satellite communicator, I use the Zoleo. And another luxury item that I brought this year is a beard comb, because I'm not an animal. So that's my gear. It's a lot of it is ultralight gear, but I don't think I'm quite ultralight, because I think my base weight might be over 10 pounds. I think it might be 12 or 13 pounds. Oh, I'm also carrying a couple charging cables and 2 power banks, which might be overkill. An Anchor 20,000 milliamp and a 10,000 milliamp. That's it. I'm going to try to get this uploaded right now, just so there is something to do tonight and for you guys to watch. So that's I'm going to call it my lightweight gear list for the 2023 South Dakota Centennial Trail through hike.